Hi guys, welcome to my channel and to my journey in beauty. Today's video is 5 days of holiday glam featuring 5 statement lippies and the ABH Sultry palette. I was inspired to do this video from a collab between Hannah Louise Poston and Sarah Hubler. I will link both of their videos down below, but their collaboration was 5 days of red lips. And that got me thinking about lip products that I would choose in place of a red for a glam holiday look. So let's go ahead and dive into it. These demo videos are quite long, so grab a beverage and let's get right into it. Ta-da! This is the final look for day 1 of 5 days of glam. Every day I'm going to be including a statement lip color, and today's lip color is one of my favorites, and it is definitely one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas in terms of longevity. This stuff you will have to scrub off at the end of the night, and it is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Lover. I really like this shade. I picked this because of the cool toned eye look that I knew I was going to do. Just talking briefly about the palette, this is the very first time I've worn the Sultry palette on my eyes, and I love it. This was absolutely stunning to work with. I only used 3 shades. I did use the shade Fresh both to set my primer as well as highlight the brow bone a little bit, but mostly I used this gray called Slate, this deep brown called Dystopian, and this beautiful silvery lilac-y goodness called Cyborg, which is a really weird name to have. I mean, all of these are kind of weird names for a holiday palette. But I love how this turned out. I hope you enjoyed today's look, and I will see you in day 2. This is day 2 with the ABH Sultry palette in my 5 Days of Holiday Glam. Today I went for a cool tone look, if you will. So going into the Sultry palette, I set down my primer with this shade Fresh, as I probably will every day. I do like to set my primer when working with ABH shadows because they're very pigmented. Then I went into my crease and transition area with this shade right here called Twig, very much a straightforward cool tone taupe. And then just a tiny bit of dystopian on the outer corner as I did in the first day. And then I went in with this shade right here called Ember on the outer 2/3 of the lid. And then I went in with this shade right here, which is called Pearl on the inner third, and I brought it up, if you can see, a little bit into the crease, which is what I like to do. I think it makes my eyes look more open and awake. And then for an inner corner highlight, I went ahead and used my Becca Opal highlighter, which I am panning and also wearing on my face. So I really enjoyed this look today. Let's talk about the lippy. This lippy, and specifically the formula, is my new obsession. And this is the Lamarck Liquid Lip Crayon in the shade Plum and Get It. This is the most fabulous lip product that I have ever experienced. And yes, I did paint my nails a plum shade to match last night because I'm like that. Anyhow, I can't say enough good things about this lip. It's definitely a statement lip. Every day I'm bringing to you a statement lip with the look, and this is just amazing. It is literally a liquid lipstick in a crayon form. It glides on literally like butter. I don't mean the kind of butter that everybody else says when they talk about butter. I'm talking about literal butter. It just spreads right on your lips. But once it sets down, while it still remains very comfortable, it is completely transfer proof. The first time that I wore this, I had it on for hours and hours through drinking and eating and everything, and it stayed put, which is exactly what I want in a lipstick for a Christmas event, especially a glam Christmas event. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I will see you in day 3 for the next one. Here is the finished look. The lipstick that I'm wearing today, the statement lip that I'm wearing, is the shade True Coral from Tom Ford. I have this one and I have the Indian Rose. I've tried this one on before and I didn't love this on me, but today I tried it with the ColourPop Lippy Liner. I think that's what they call it, lippy pencil. in the shade Frenchie. I have the matching lipstick to this, but this is a blue-based red, and so I thought if I lined my lips with this, the Tom Ford lipstick might work better for me, and I think it did. I think I'm still going to have to get used to myself in this color, but today I really wanted to show you that you don't have to go red and green for holiday glam. Today, the shades I used from the Sultry palette, I used a ton of this shade Bloom right here. It's very coral, and that's why I went with this coral lip. And then I took the tiniest bit of Noir in the outer corner just for a little bit of depth. And you really can't even see it because I went over that with this shade Teak right here, which is kind of a penny shade. It's a copper, but it's a dark copper shade, if that makes sense. And then I went over most of my lid with this shade right here called Rose Quartz. And I just really wanted to show you guys that you don't have to go red and green for Christmas. You don't even have to go gold or silver. You can have fun with your makeup, and I think this really still translates holiday to me. I've added my pearls, which are my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Just little tiny pearl stud earrings, and I love how this turned out, and I hope you did too. So stay tuned for day 4. Hi guys, and welcome to day 4 of 5 Days of Glam featuring the ABH Sultry palette. Today I really wanted to do a smoky eye, and I think I accomplished that. Maybe a little bit more like I got punched in the eye, but practice makes perfect. I think the key to a smoky eye is just going back and forth between your light, medium, and deep tone, whatever those are. So the shades that I used today as my transition, or my first lightest shade, I used the shade Birch. And then for my mid-tone, I went in with this actually pretty deep brown called Dystopian. And then just the little tiniest bit of Noir on the outer corner. And the star of the show today was this coppery shade called Cinder. Which is what I have all over my lid. Today I went in, instead of trying to use one of these shades, I went in with the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Peach Glow. This was a gift from my girl Angela, and I absolutely love this shade. It is the highlighter that I have on my face today as well. So I went ahead and used that on the inner corner, a little bit on the brow bone. Like I said, with smoky eyes, practice makes perfect, so I'm gonna keep on practicing because it's definitely not perfect. And then let's talk about my statement lip today. I had a little trouble picking a lip shade for today, but I ended up going with this one from NARS. It's a little mini that came as a bonus in an Ulta order, and it is the Power Matte Lip Pigment in American Woman. I think this is a really pretty color. It is bold, it's a little bit darker, but it's extremely neutral and maybe just ever so slightly on the warm side, but really pretty darn neutral. I'm also convinced that this got on my floor somehow, so I have to clean carpet as soon as I'm done with this video. But I do really like this, and I just wanted to encourage you, if you are totally in the neutral zone or nudes or what have you for lip colors, you still can pack a punch and go glam for the holidays with a shade like this. So I hope you enjoyed today's look, and I will see you in day 5 for the last look. So I hope you enjoyed those demos. I will be reviewing the ABH Sultry palette for you in my Shop My Stash for January, where I review and talk about the products I shop my stash for in December. So just know that that is coming to you, so I won't be speaking too much on the quality of the palette in this video. However, I will say that I think this is a perfect glam palette. There is a mixture of warm and cool neutrals in here, as well as a variety of metallic shades in those sort of classic metal tones like gold, silver, bronze, copper, etc. So I found this really easy to use, particularly because I was wanting my statement lips to be the focus of the looks. So these are all these statement lips swatched out for you. Day 1, I used this shade right here, which is the Maybelline Matte Stay Ink in the shade Lover. And then in day 2, my new obsession is the Lamarque liquid lip crayon in the shade Plum and Get It. This was stunning as a statement lip for a holiday look, in my opinion. And then day 3, we went into this shade from Tom Ford, and it is True Coral. And I thought this was really fun for a statement lip, especially for the holiday. I don't think coral is something that everybody would like. I don't think that would be the go-to color that most people would think of when it comes to holiday time, but I thought it was a really fun little pop of color. And then for you nude lovers out there, I had this lippy in day 4, which is the NARS Power Matte Pigment in the shade American Woman. Now this is nude in my opinion, but it's a little bit darker of a nude, and I think because of that, you can totally pull off a nude as a statement lip. If you maybe go a little darker than you normally would go, it's still gonna pop for you. It's still gonna be the focus of the look. And then of course, in day 5, I couldn't go without my signature lip color of all time. It's the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Let's Go Crazy, and that is the look that I have on right meow. So I hope that you can see that just because it is the holidays, your statement lip does not need to be red. Of course, red is a beautiful color to wear for the holidays, especially for a holiday glam look. But I know a lot of ladies out there that don't care for red lipstick on themselves or at all. And so I just wanted to show you guys that you have a lot of options when it comes to a statement lip without it being a red statement lip. Next, I just wanted to give you a couple little tips that I was thinking about this week when creating these holiday glam looks. And number 1 is to let your makeup be the focus and tone down on the accessories. For example, I love hoop earrings, I love statement necklaces and things like that. But when I'm wanting my makeup to be the focus, I tone down the accessories. So for example, today I just have on my little, cubic zirconia stud. And I think they are beautiful and they add to the look without taking away from the look. So maybe instead of the whole shebang, bling it on, all of that, maybe just consider some beautiful stud earrings, maybe a bracelet, or a ring that you particularly like, and let the makeup be the focus of your ensemble. And my last tip for you when it comes to holiday glam makeup is to let the eyes and the lips be the focus of your look, and then let the rest of your makeup reflect your best skin. When I'm talking about your best skin, that means the products, primer, foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer, blush, highlighter, whatever you normally put on your face, use the products that are perfect every single time. We all have our holy grail, foundation, powder, etc. Use those products on your skin. Let the focus be the eyes and the lips, and just the rest be beautiful, glowy, natural skin. Of course, these are just my opinions when it comes to holiday glam makeup. You should do what you feel and what you love. And please let us know down in the comments if you have any additional tips for glam holiday makeup. And also, I would love to know what your favorite statement lip is. And I hope all of your makeup days are beautiful, glamorous makeup days. And I will see you in my next video soon. Bye!